Today I fucked up by not turning off Bluetooth while jacking off. Today I fucked up by not turning my Bluetooth off while jacking off. This happened around a year ago and the shame still affects me to this day. Usually I get in the shower, turn on the fan, turn off Bluetooth, put on a nice video and get to work. That one day I was particularly lazy and I forgot to turn off Bluetooth. Usually it would be fine, nothing to connect to, but a week prior my overly religious parents had traveled and left me home by myself. I was using the TV soundbar day long listening to music, podcasts, whatever I could listen to avoid depression. I get in the shower, turn on the water, turn on the video and I notice there's no sound at all coming from my phone. So like the genius that I am, I proceed to spend the next 20 minutes lowering and raising the volume to see if it makes a difference. I even changed videos a few times. Weird, the young man thought to himself, proceeding to rip his penis off by the intensity. I didn't think much of it at the time, so I go out of the shower, walk in the kitchen, and my poor mother is sitting there resting her head on her hand. She proceeds to tell me about how God sees all, even through walls, and that I should be careful of what I'm watching online. My heart sank and I just nodded the whole time. It was really one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. She doesn't trust me online anymore, but I'm glad she doesn't know what Reddit is. Too long didn't read, was going to jack off in the shower, noticed that there is no sound coming out of my phone. Little did I know it was connected to my soundbar and my mom heard everything. I leave my Bluetooth turned off until I plan to use it. Same with Wi-Fi and location services. Never know who's watching or listening. I truly don't understand how people can just leave their Bluetooth on all the time. First, is your notification bar not showing you it's on? And second, this shit right here. I remember once I was on the hub and I clicked on a video. It buffered, then came up with a notification saying this video is playing on Apple TV 1. I have never panicked so hard in my life. I'm impressed you dedicated 20 minutes to volume changes. That's commitment for sure. Next time, just use subtitles. Smile. Maybe he wants to hear them moaning. If you jack off in the shower, you'll get boner every time it rains. The rain makes me wet. Wouldn't God be looking at you through the ceiling, or just have some kind of omnipresent sense of what you're doing? Dunno why he would be coming at you from a horizontal. God Maps Street View function was recently installed. Today I fucked up by talking to grandma about birth control. Happened this morning and I inwardly cringe every time I think about it. I had my AirPods in and was cleaning the bathroom and decided to give my grandmother a call. We were just catching up and chatting. After some time, I started venting about things that were frustrating me. One of them being my husband and I's decision to change birth control. We already have 2, but today I fucked up children together that keep us on our toes, and I was expressing my frustration about his resistance on getting a vasectomy. I explained to her that in the past I've been on various types of birth control, pill, implant and IUD, and now I'm done putting things in my body. Done feeling crazy and out of control of my emotions, done with weird side effects, and I told her, Bubby, the proverbial birth control ball is in his court. If we have a third, I'm fine with it, but it's on him. She then proceeded to say, tattered blonde, let me tell you a little family secret. Always eager for hot family gossip. My ears perked up and I stopped what I was doing. My grandmother then went into vivid detail about the pull-out method. Cue inward cringe and shock. I hastily tried to interrupt her, describing how and where my grandpa's jizz went or didn't go. How no extra laundry was made and they made to shower afterwards with the good soap. This spiraled into her telling me how my father was conceived but she couldn't stop. As she finished, I stood there in shock. Blinking rapidly, mouth agape, I realized she asked me a question. As my thoughts fled the exit, I kindly tried to explain that Grandpa had a weak pull-out game and that pulling out was a very common and well-known act. And that's in fact how my dad was conceived. Bobby seemed skeptical of my news and then told me it was a family secret because her mother-in-law was so kind and brave enough to pass it on down to her in secret. Bobby had found this family secret to be delightful and naughty. Too long didn't read, family's secret birth control is a weak pull-out game. When I was 12, my nan casually mentioned that no one ever got pregnant from the butt. I feel you. Poor Granny, she really thought she was giving you solid advice. She's a pretty cool lady. The good soap, smiley face. If only you could have pulled out of the conversation. When my grandparents got married, they used spermicide foam. Unfortunately, my Mimi is not a smart woman and put it on the outside of her hoo-ha instead of inside. Thus, my mother was brought into being. I mean, she was either gonna get a baby or a yeast infection. There's no winning with that stuff, lol. Today I fucked up by making my Venmo name at Senator Mitch McConnell and simply destroying my main emails inbox. Well, we all saw the Reddit thread about how people were requesting money from Mitch McConnell on Venmo and PayPal. I wanted to do it too because why not? But when I looked up Mitch McConnell, nothing came up except a random guy, and I noticed that the tag Senator Mitch McConnell was open. And me, in a very tired and somewhat joking type of mood at 3 AM on New Year's, decided it would be a good idea to set that to my tag, change my profile pic to Ol Mitch, and go to sleep. Well, I just woke up and my inbox is just fucking destroyed. Like seriously. 5 requests a minute. Thank God it was only for like 6 hours since I woke up early today, but I'm going to be deleting for a long time. Time to get to it. Proof. Edit. It gets a little worse. My girlfriend woke up to hundreds of notifications because a while ago she sent me 50 cents with the message "fuck you," and I guess people thought she was sticking it to Mitch BC. It got liked a ton of times. Lesson learned: to not pose as one of the most disliked men in America. Edit Part 2. After inspection, it seems like the rate was about 10 requests a minute. Too long, didn't read. Set my Venmo tag to Senator Mitch McConnell. Inbox fucking destroyed. You need to hire a spammer and send out a weirdly vague fundraising email. Maybe set up a PAC. Bro, everyone's names you censored in the subject lines are right there in the preview. Might need to censor it more. Fixed. Deleting for a long time. That's Gmail. Filter the messages to move to trash, then apply to existing. You'll be done deleting in 5 clicks. Filter the messages to move to trash, then apply to existing. You'll be done deleting in 5 clicks. That's probably how real Mitch's aides would do it. I'm so glad to finally see it today. I fucked up with no sex. This is pretty funny. That person asking for 10 grand decided to go big or go home.